Greece never recovered from the financial crisis. We are still 1/4 of GDP below where we were 10 years ago. We had a major success, as your report said, in keeping the death toll low. But I very much fear that Greece will have the largest number of people who go hungry as a result of the economic dimension of this pandemic. The government is pretending that it can be business as usual once the lockdown ends, but it can't be business as usual. They cannot continue to sell non-performing loans to funds and to do repossessions, especially when for so many weeks and months we are asking people to stay in their homes. Imagine if once they're out of their homes, we take their homes away on behalf of vulture funds that have purchased them. But I have to say, just very, very briefly, it all depends on Europe. Today we have an EU Council. I very much fear that it will be another demonstrable failure by our leaders to do what is right, not for Greece, but for Europe as a whole. Again, they are kicking the can down the road. They are dealing, just like in 2010, there is a connection with the category error of 2010 with Greece. They dealt with that crisis as if it was a crisis of liquidity, when it was a crisis of bankruptcy. And they're doing the same thing at the European level now. Every billion or trillion they are referring to is loans. The last thing businesses in Germany, in Italy, in France, in Greece need now is loans. You need loans when you have a liquidity problem.
What wouldn't be a terrible solution? What wouldn't be kicking down the can down the road?
Let me give you just two examples because we don't have much time. Firstly, the European Investment Bank could be given the green light to fund a major investment program of 600 billion, 5% of GDP, supported by the European Central Bank. The European Central Bank could be issuing its own Eurobond on behalf of the whole of the euro area, not pushing more debt onto the shoulders of the Italian state, the Spanish state, the Greek state that cannot shoulder it.